Let's kick off the Smarter Summer School. So first of all, I wanted to welcome you all to Toulouse. I hope it wasn't too much trouble for you to get here. I know it was a little bit of chaos for some people, but I'm glad you all made it here. So I'm Riccardo Bica. I'm the project manager of the SMARTER project. And I'm just going to be doing a brief 10-15 minute presentation on what the project is and then what you're going to be doing this week throughout the summer school. So who are we? So who is the SMARTER Consortium? So the SMARTER Consortium is basically made up of 27 partners from 13 different countries. And of these 13 different countries, 10 are European and 3 are outer. So we have Uruguay, Canada, and China. Of the 27 partners that we have within the project, 50% are actually non-academic. So this goes to show that the SMARTER project is trying to reach both an academic and a non-academic audience. Within the project, there's also a stakeholder platform, which is made up of 30 different stakeholders. 19 are national, 8 are transnational, and 3 are support stakeholders. So as you can see, there's many partners and many people involved within the SMARTER project. But what exactly is the SMARTER project based on? So the SMARTER project is structured around 2 definitions of resilience and efficiency. So the definition we've given to resilience is the ability of an animal or a system to maintain or revert quickly to high production and health when exposed to a challenge. And this challenge can either be nutritional or infectious. And then the definition we gave to efficiency is basically what we consider as the efficiency of feed resource use by the animal. So this includes feed efficiency, the dynamic of body tissue mobilization, and the animal's impact on the environment. So the impact that the SMARTER project has. So there's 48 EU breeds that are within the SMARTER project. Of these 48, we have 20 meat sheep breeds, 14 dairy sheep breeds, and 14 dairy goat breeds. And these 48 breeds, which are within the project, correspond to approximately 20% of the European small ruminant population. However, they actually have an impact on around 70% of the EU small ruminant population. So a lot of animals are involved in the project. On top of this, there's more than 5,000 farmers and 1.5 million ewes and goats that are directly impacted by the SMARTER project. So this is just to make you understand that in terms of partners, we have a lot of people involved, both European and internationally. And in terms of also animals, we try and connect with as many small ruminant breeders as we can throughout, Europe, as I said, and also internationally. This is basically, it was a slide that shows the different work packages of the project. Just to show the organization. So the project is split into 10 different work packages. The first 4 are more related to the genetics of efficiency and resilience. Number 5 and number 6 are more related to selection for genetics for efficiency and resilience traits. The 7th is actually more based on the social, economic, and environmental impact of future selection strategies, and then more to understand farmers' perspectives on what they would want the animal of the future to be. And then work package 8 to work package 10, which is the only one you can actually see on the slide for some reason, are more dissemination strategies, managerial components, and ethical things. This slide was also to make you understand how within the project, a lot of the work packages are very intertwined. So there's a lot of communication between the different work packages, but also outside the project, we interact with many other big European projects as they maybe give us some insights and we in turn give our insights to them. So it's a very united project. So what is the expected impact that we want to get with the SMARTER project? What's the end goal? So we have basically 2 targets we want to get. So at a farm level, what we'd like to do is try and increase the resilience and efficiency of animals while maintaining productivity. Try and reduce the environmental impact of the animals. So this is basically by reducing the greenhouse gas emissions of goats and sheep. And then also try to improve animal well-being within the farming systems. So this was at the farm level. That's the objective we want to achieve at a farm level. At a breeding system level, what we'd like to do is try and generate a cross-country genetic and genomic evaluation by pooling together data from different breeds, different countries, different breeding systems and different farms to try and ultimately create an international initiative to facilitate basically the distribution of data on small ruminants, because this is something that's actually lacking in the field currently. So those are basically the two expected impacts of the project. So now that I've introduced the project briefly, I just wanted to introduce to you what the SMARTER School is and what you're going to be doing this week. So why did we do a summer school within the project? So this was basically part of the 8th work package dissemination strategy. And the project basically had 3 main ways to disseminate the research that we do and the knowledge that we've acquired throughout the project. So at a national level, we have 10 roundtables, which these were basically conferences done in 10 partner countries to try and, first of all, introduce the project, see what the objectives are about, but then also more specifically to try and contact directly the breeders of that country and see what they want in terms of what resilience traits they would like, what efficiency traits they would like for their optimal animal of the future. So that's at a national level. At an EU level, the project basically tries to disseminate its knowledge through conferences, such as the EAP conference and the national conference that we have every year. And at an international level, it is the summer school, which is what is happening right now and what you're all going to be attending this week, which is something that's mainly based towards students, researchers, and potential other stakeholders. So now I'm going to briefly talk to you about each module. So there's going to be 4 modules in the summer school. And today, the first module is entitled Traits and Methods to Compute Phenotypes. And this module is mainly based on the first and the second work package of the project, which are looking at traits and phenotypes for efficiency and traits and phenotypes for resilience. So within this module, what we would like you to get out of it is basically initially better define what resistance and resilience is in small ruminants and also feed efficiency. We would like you to understand what traits we've used within the project and how we've acquired them and how to analyze them. So the objective that we would like you to have following this module is to have a basic understanding and be familiar with getting trait data for resilience and efficiency, analyzing it and manipulating it with ease. So that's the first objective of today's session. Then tomorrow, we're going to be having the second module, which is entitled Mechanistic and Statistical Modeling of Resilience and Feed Efficiency. And this module is more based on the third work package of the project, which is actually looking at the trade-offs between efficiency and resilience in, well, if there are actually any, in small ruminants. So this is going to be a module more based on modeling with a more hands-on approach. And so we're going to give you an introduction on what statistical and mechanistic modeling is. And we're going to give you some examples as to how you can use basically these models to test and see if there's links and trade-offs between efficiency and resilience traits in small ruminants. And we're going to try and use and actually show you hands-on what kind of data we use within the project so you can get a feel as to what kind of analysis was going on in the project again. And the objective of this day, again, is to get you really familiar into using these kind of models and yeah, get you familiar with them. Then, on the third day, we're doing the module entitled Detecting Stress and Evaluating the Ability to Cope with Stress. And this module is actually based more on the 5th work package of the project, which again is using a modelization approach. And here you're going to use a norm reaction model to evaluate how animals deal with stresses when the stresses are already, when you know what the stress is. And you're also going to be doing a session where basically you have a data set and you're going to try and detect the stresses within that data set through another modelization approach. I'm not going to go into too much detail on the model because anyway, you're going to be learning about this model throughout the summer course. And actually in this module, you're going to have the first of 2 feedback sessions, which I'm going to speak to you a little bit about more later, where you actually work on your own data set and with the model that's explained, and you get your own results. And then finally, the 4th module, which is happening on Thursday, is entitled How Can Resilience and Efficiency Traits Impact System Performance and Modify Farmers' Breeding Choices? And this module is mainly based on the 7th work package of the project, in which we try and understand, basically again using a modelization and a sort of survey questionnaire approach, how modeling for potentially selecting a specific trait of resilience and efficiency within a farm can impact the system in the long term. And also try and understand the farmer's perspective. So we're going to introduce how we contact farmers, how we survey farmers to see their opinions and what they would like to get out of their potential future animal of the future. Again, here you're going to have the second of the two feedback sessions, and I'm actually going to get to that in the next slide. Again, the pictures aren't showing, unfortunately. So, as I said, there's going to be, within the summer school, there's going to be two feedback sessions. As I said, the first one is a challenge session, which is going to happen on the third day, so in Module 3. And within this session, we're going to give you an unutilized SMARTER dataset, which is going to be discussed a little later on. And you're going to use the model, which you've learnt about throughout the module, and input the model on this dataset. So you can really get a real hands-on approach on what we've done and really see what kind of results we obtain by using this model on this data set, which we will provide you. And the second feedback session is going to be a survey session, which will happen on the fourth day, so in the fourth module. And here, again, as I said, we want to try and make you understand how we want to put you in the farmer's position and give you the questionnaire, which usually circulate to all farmers, and show you how, well, see how you would respond to this questionnaire. And then the person that's going to be running this, this survey session is going to analyze the data and then compare the data which you've given us to the data which we actually obtained from the farmers we've contacted, and then show you a little bit how this can be compared and how it differs or how it's similar. So those are going to be the two feedback sessions in the school. But yeah, so I wanted to thank you very much. Again, very welcome to Toulouse. The weather should be pretty good this week, so I hope you enjoy it. And before we move on to the next presentation, I just wanted to ask if I could circulate the mic to all the people in attendance, and you can briefly say your name, your institute, and really briefly what you do, but really briefly.
Cool.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Soteria Bouraki. I'm from the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki in Greece, the Laboratory of Animal Husbandry of the School of the Veterinary Medicine. I'm a part of the SMARTER project, and I'm really happy to be participating in the training school.
Hello, my name is Carolina Allievi, and I am a PhD student in parasitology and parasitic diseases of the University of Milan. And I'm here to learn some statistical modeling for improving my project.
Hi everyone, I'm Alessio Negro and I work for Assonapa, the Italian Sheep and Goat Breeders Association. My job consists of genomic evaluation and conservation of biodiversity.
Hello, I'm Marianna Bionda. I'm a PhD student at the University of Milan, and my PhD project is mainly focused on the biodiversity and genomic studies about small ruminants in Italy.
Hi, my name is Rocío. I'm from Spain. In this moment, I am working at the University of León as a postdoctoral researcher. We are part of the SMARTER project. I would like to thank to SMARTER for this opportunity.
Hi, my name is Pablo Fonseca. I'm from Brazil, but actually, currently I'm working at the University of León as part of the SMARTER project, and I'm a postdoctoral fellow there, working with omics data integration for the study of feed efficiency traits. And I would like to acknowledge the SMARTER project for this opportunity. It's been great this week, learning a lot, and thank you.
I'm Elia Tavernier. I am a PhD student in University College of Dublin in Ireland.
I'm Agnes Nyamiel. I'm from Uganda. I'm a PhD student at INRAE, Toulouse, where I'm working on the dynamics of body energy reserves in meat sheep. And I'm using blood metabolites and hormones, as well as zootechnical indicators like body condition score and body weight. I'm very grateful to the SMARTER project because it has been a very elaborate session, and I'm very sure it's going to impact greatly to my thesis. Thank you so much. Bravo to SMARTER.
Hello, I'm Itas Negranado Tajada. I'm a researcher in NACER in the Basque Country in Spain. and I work with autochthonous dairy sheep named Lacha. And we are working in the genomic evaluations of Lacha and new characters.
Hello, I'm Sabria Bonayedo. I am a postdoctoral researcher at the Agriculture Research Institute of Cyprus. My studies focuses on genetic improvement of Chios sheep breed and Damascus goat. And I found SMARTER very interesting, and it will help me for analyzing my data.
Hello, I am Sara Marchegiani, a PhD student in Polytechnic University of Marche. I'm so grateful for SMARTER for giving me this opportunity because I find this school very interesting.
My name is David Ajayi. I'm from the National Center for Genetic Resources and Biotechnology, Ibadan in Nigeria. I'm from the Animal Genetic Resources Unit, and I want to appreciate God and SMARTER for the opportunity to come to Toulouse, France, even to learn about small ruminant resilience and for small ruminant breeding for efficiency and resilience. Through the training, I've been able to acquire more knowledge in the areas of using mathematical models and programming to improve livestock, to improve small ruminant production, and by extension the other livestock. So I will go back a better person, and I'll be able to impact my colleagues in the office, and by extension the large number of students that come to my organization for internship and learning. Bravo SMARTER, bravo EU, bravo our teachers.
Hello, my name is Theodulakis Christofii. I come from Cyprus and I work at the Agricultural Research Institute there. I mainly focus on their survival and growth rate according to the different environmental and genetic conditions. Thank you.
My name is Marie Turbine and I am a PhD at INRAE Toulouse, and I am very happy to be here.
My name is Savan Andreou and I'm a postdoctoral researcher at the Agricultural Research Institute in Cyprus. Our research focuses on the genetic improvement of Cypriot sheep and goat population, specifically Chios sheep and Damascus goat, and it is mainly focused on milk production and quality and quantity characteristics of milk.
Hello, I'm Andreas Dimitriou. I'm coming from Cyprus. I'm currently working at the Agricultural Research Institute. Our aim there is focusing on the genetic improvement of local breeds of sheep and goats, and our goal is to increase the milk yield, aiming to produce more of the famous local halloumi cheese.
Hello, I'm Andrea. I work at the Cyprus Agricultural Research Institute. We work on sheep and goats and the genetic improvement for milk yield traits. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lola Konyali from the Agricultural Research Institute Cyprus, where I'm working on genetically improving the small ruminants in Cyprus.